But all right, let's get into it. This is the first interview of Soundhaven, boys. So we just got here. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Poducer, the podcast for producers. Today we are joined by JoeBig and Sling.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up?
Poducer.
All right, guys. So what do we start with? First of all, how's the weekend been so far?
It's been great, man. Got here Wednesday, played at what, 2 o'clock? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and it was absolutely packed. Had a great set, had a great crowd. Everyone was very receptive.
Is that PM?
AM. 2 a.m.
Okay,
or 1 a.m. I was the second to the last of the set for the early arrival, which was great. Everyone killed it. Yesterday we did Renegade as well. 2-hour set, back to back with Sling. It was amazing. But yeah, it's been great so far.
Hell yeah. Anything to say about that?
Sick to be out here with my boy Joe. I actually just played last night at this couch stage over here. You see this like 2-story tall stack of speakers. It's sick. But yeah, like late night vibes over there, you know. Super humid out here. I'm from Colorado, so it's super dry. I love this shit, bro. So
You like the humidity?
yeah, I love it, bro. Like, dude, I'm born and raised in Colorado. It's so dry, dude. Like, I love this shit. I would be drenched. I don't care, dude. Fucking nice out here.
I think I'm like a desert boy. Like, I think I like it when it's a little bit more dry, but you know,
Hey, man.
hey, you know,
Midwest boys, though, we get it.
yeah. I mean, Chicago used to be a swamp, so it's fine. Well, that sounds dope. Let's just do a fun podcast. You know, what do we call it? Cornerstone question. What your first concert was?
My first ever concert, I was 10 years old, and I went and saw As I Lay Dying open for Killswitch Engage at the intersection in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then my first EDM concert was Flux Pavilion, J Rabbit, and Brown and Gammon in, I want to say 2015 at Royal Oak in Detroit, or Royal Oak, I guess. But yeah, ever since then, I've been addicted and hooked. And then I only started DJing about 4 years ago, but I've been in the scene, you know, for years and years and years. So it's just kind of like been inevitable that I was going to end up being a DJ. So it's been cool.
You got the bug and then just latched on. It was just like, you know, you had it.
Yeah, kind of similarly. So I was going through puberty to all this early dubstep shit, you know, looking it up on YouTube and stuff. Fucking just bass music in your car, just getting those subs pumping as hard as you can, you know. Fucking, I think it was
Pumping, we mean like
yeah, just fucking flexing the windows and stuff, you know.
rail.
Yeah, fucking just grew up around a lot of this dubstep stuff, you know, kind of close to Submission. We'd go to those nights, big X's on my hands, you know. So just born and raised by this shit, so we got to get into it, you know.
Yeah, dude. So what kind of music are you guys normally bumping? Is it like dubstep? Do you go like a lot of different ways with it? Do you guys play together often?
Yeah, actually we do. I think we played about 4 or 5 sets back to back, I'd say now at this point.
Yeah, we get booked together
Yeah.
here and there too.
Yeah.
Me and my partner back here are actually playing at the Mission Ballroom in Denver for the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous takeover there. So
Very nice.
yeah, that'll be really cool. It's Lita Lotus.
What up? I'm Lita Lotus.
Absolute legend.
Yeah, I actually started in the hardcore punk rock metal scene, stuff like that, and then gradually got into rap music, obviously, and then got really into rhythm out of nowhere, and then it brought me to like Electric Forest and going to all these like Midwest festivals and shows and stuff like that. And then I saw Truth one time, and my taste in dubstep completely changed to the more deeper side. And then I got into like more like jungle, and like it's really broadened my spectrum just going to see Truth one time. So if you ever get to go see Truth, go do it.
Okay. I've never seen Truth somehow, but I do love the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous sound, so that'll happen eventually. So I wanted to ask you guys, since we're at Soundhaven, what is special about this festival? Have you been here before?
This is my first year ever attending or performing, so it's we're finding
It's
out.
nice to come the first time to perform. That's a nice plus.
Yeah, same here. I've never been here before, so just kind of taking it all in. All the sound systems are really cool. You know, they got some Veros on the main stage. I always like some of the cleanest, most widespread covering sound. It's pretty cool stuff out here. You know, never complain.
There's a lot of renegades here. I mean, like,
Yeah, shout out Rumblebee, shout out Tribal Roots, shout out the couch stage, shout out the Barrows on main stage.
if you can't hear it, which, you know, we're going to do our best to take that out. It's right there, dude. It's fucking bumping.
Absolute huge system right there. So
Yeah.
I don't even
It's,
know.
I'll get it. Thank you. You know what I like about doing this interview on the truck? I feel like I'm about to get an exam from like a doctor. I don't know if you can see our legs down here,
we're,
but
like, kicking
when you're just like kicking your legs around. So, what's anything on the horizon for you guys? Like any music coming up that you're releasing? Anything you can talk about?
I actually help Hypho run Manuka Records, and we've been working on so much stuff. We've got a bunch of new drops with a bunch of big artists that everyone knows and loves. We just did a recent USB drop and sold it completely out in 5 days, which was amazing. I'm very proud of that. Hypho will be here Saturday. Very excited for his set to hang out with him and see my brother. It's been a while. It's been about like 2-3 months since I've seen him. So yeah, for JoeBig project, I have a vinyl coming out on Sublock, and I have an EP coming out on Widfam, and just like a couple solo projects that I'm working on as well, and trying to find a home for. So
Nice, dude. That's awesome. USB drops are interesting.
hot right now.
They're hot. Yeah.
Right now. Yeah.
How does it normally go? And we'll get to what you're doing. But like for a USB drop, how do you like try to think about it? The songs that you're putting on that, is it like the kind of more select stuff, or
So on our USB, we offered our full discography. So you get every song that we've ever released digitally and vinyl. You get all of the vinyl only releases as well. So all the songs that are only available on vinyl are only now available on vinyl and the USB. You can't get them on the internet. There's no download link. There's no anything like that. So you get those exclusive tunes. And then I also put together a 22-track EP from like all of my favorite up-and-coming artists and big, you know, OGs in the game. Like I got Joe Nice, Joe Dan, Kyber, JoeBig, yeah. Hypho's on there, Basura. You know, it's really cool, and a lot of exclusive stuff. And also it has 2 sample packs curated by Hypho as well on there as well. So the content is way worth the money. And you get a physical USB as well.
but how about you?
Dude, I mean, I'm not running labels and stuff like these boys. I can't say that, but I like making music a lot. I always have. Just, you know, trying to get in there, try to push some cool sounds. Just had a release with DDD earlier this year, and you know, maybe looking at some stuff coming up. So I actually have a Enigma Dubs flip of one of my songs coming out on a compilation pretty soon here. That should be like this month sometime. You never know how that goes, but yeah, you know, I just like making music and stuff, and I'm grateful to know people that, you know, push artists like they do and give them opportunities, and it's just cool to be in such tightly knit network of people doing stuff that I look up to.
Feels good. No, I agree. I was talking to a friend and I was like, you know, like the music is fantastic. I love it, but it's almost now like the backdrop to hanging out with friends.
That's kind of,
You know what I
like,
mean?
yeah, that's kind of my main goal is like, if my friends aren't going to be there, I don't even want to be there really. You know what I mean? Like, this is all a big family function to me. And it's like, if my people can't be there, I don't want to be there. You know what I mean? So I'm all about the community aspect of it versus the industry aspect, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like it's about the music, but it's about the friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because life's better shared, you know? So,
Community is number one, always.
yeah. Well, what else we got? Soundhaven. I literally just like pulled up and was like, and you guys were like, hey, and I was like, oh shit.
I know this guy.
Had no questions prepared. Let's see. I can't ask you Soundhaven veteran questions. That would be next year.
Infrasound. You can ask me Infrasound better.
Infrasound questions. What's your favorite festival? Is that
baby? Infrasound is everything to me.
That's it?
I'll never miss another one in my life, man.
Yeah, that one's been growing on me as well. I've only been a couple times, but I get what they're talking about. You know, it's got a unique feel to it. Like, you gotta go if you haven't been.
That's what I've heard from everybody. So shit.
Well, damn, you don't want to blow it up though. You know, not.
Yeah.
Not too hard.
There is a fear. It's like, something lives for so long that it starts to become too mainstream. Yeah.
It was a very like homey feeling fest, so I'd be like surprised if it ever kind of lost that feeling just based off of what I've seen.
Even if it starts selling out every year, I don't think it'll ever lose the vibe. I really don't. I think the more the merrier, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Only some people can pull that off the right way too. You know what I'm saying?
The culture at Infrasound is so strong, it kind of will meld you into the part of the community. You know what I mean? So like if you're like, say you're part of a whole completely different part of the EDM scene and you come to Infrasound, you're going to leave with a whole new appreciation for sound system, for crews, for DJs, for vendors, for fuck's sakes, like everything. Every aspect of that festival is on key. Shout out Soundhaven though. Soundhaven's amazing as well.
Yes.
Great.
You know what I was thinking? Like, it's tough to camp and be a festival person. It's hot out here. Like, it's not easy. Do you think that there's an element of like this is gonna be a hot take, like Stockholm-y syndrome, where it's like you're out here for so long that you're just like you leave the festival and you're like, I just crave more of it.
Absolutely.
Do you think there's an element there?
I think so. Being an artist now, because I've been going to festivals for years, but being an artist now and coming as an artist and like staying in hotels, that kind of isn't a thing anymore. You know what I mean? Because you kind of disconnect and you get back to reality. You get to rest and
You're not roughing it.
But staying the weekend and camping, absolutely.
You feel like it's like you get over the difficulty and then you're just like, fuck it, I'm in it now.
It's like survival mode, like
Day one's usually the hardest one. You get past that and then it's relatively smooth sailing unless you get really wet or something like the first day. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm like, yeah, we camped at Infrasound. Actually, I haven't been camping at too many festivals recently, but that went really smooth. And honestly, just like everybody around us, like gave us everything at our campsite. We pulled up empty-handed and like had a whole like tent, and mostly thanks to Joe here. Fucking, he lives closer to there, so he could get us laced up. But
very nice. All right, guys. Well, we can do like the fun, question at the end, which is, what was your favorite concert you ever went to that was the game changer? Like something where you were just like, wow.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm like, we were even talking about this the other day, but it was the 2-day run of Tipper at Red Rocks in like 2021 or what was that? Yeah, a couple.
I believe it was 21. Yeah.
That was it for me. I'm like, you can hate on all that sound all you want, but that shit was cool as hell, dog. Like,
what's special about a Tipper show? I mean, I had tickets to a Tipper show and then somehow forgot. Like, this was before social media, so I wasn't just constantly getting spammed with like the show's coming up. And then I went to my friend and he was like, dude, that was a great show. Like, why didn't you make it? I was like, that happened? No. I had tickets. Anyway, what makes a Tipper set/concert dope?
I'm gonna go with the sound system.
yeah, usually
Because I've seen Tipper on some pretty shit sound systems. I'm not going to say where, but and it was not as enjoyable as it was with like a full Vero system or a full Function One, any Function One system really, and how he curates the DJ to the side and the focus is on the visuals because they're bringing these world-class visual artists to come in and do the visuals and stuff. So the focus is never on the DJ, and that's what I appreciate.
So he's off to the side.
All of them. All the DJs are off to the side.
Ever talks on the mic the whole night is crazy. Like the artist will switch over so smoothly, and you didn't even know it happened.
Yep.
And it's just like it's almost like it's just a confusing time in like the best way. Like,
okay,
super cool.
It feels like it's not this like ego thing where the DJ is the center of attention.
Focus.
There's not some photographer standing on stage the whole time with like it just. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that sounds dope. Well, sick. I'm gonna have to do that at some point.
Yeah. This is his last year. He's done.
Oh shit! All right, we don't have much time.
Yeah, gotta catch one this year.
All right, guys. Well, dude, thank you guys for spotting me in the crowd.
Absolutely.
And, thank you guys for doing
Thanks for the interview, man.
I hope you guys have a good rest of your time here. We'll be chilling.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Yeah.
It's not hard to.
Yeah.
Come to lead a set tonight too.
Yes. Yo, if you made it this far, we'll catch you next time.
Play the couch stage tonight at 1:30.